Big Game Bites is presented to you locally by Pepsi and Tabasco.
No, just pretend like you're like doing something. This is behind the scenes.
Like cleaning.
Yeah. Half a day, everybody. I'm Jay, she's Marie, and welcome to Big Game Bites for this year. Super Bowl right around the corner. We got the Niners, we got the Chiefs, and we, Marie, have an amazing way that you can enjoy the big game and have a really, really good snack that is gonna blow your mind.
Yep. Okay, so you ready to get started?
Yes, first of all, what will we be making? Because I know we've got a bunch of different ingredients laid out here. This looks like it's gonna be a little bit tasty, a little bit tangy, and a whole lot delicious.
Yes, so what we're making is a smoked salmon everything bagel dip. You know, the Super Bowl on Guam, I love it because it starts in the morning. So it's more of like a brunch, whereas in the States, it's like an evening kind of affair.
And you know, we're islanders, so fish is good any time of the day.
Yeah, and so this is something that you can eat all day, but it's also great for like a brunch type party or gathering.
Okay, this isn't gonna have you like all completely crashed out by the third quarter, so that's key.
Yes.
And this goes on top
it's
of
highly addictive, I'll tell you that.
Okay, as is football, so make sure to watch a game. That's gonna be live on TV 11. All right, yeah. Gee, I wonder who she's cheering for. Okay, I just happen to be wearing
Sushi.
yeah, very nice. So I am supporting like Team Salmon, and we have
Or
some
Go
right here.
Norman, right? That's a Norman analyst.
Yeah, Analista and Co. Shout out to our buddy Norm over at UOG. All right, right now, what are we doing?
Okay, so what we're gonna start by doing is chopping the salmon, and I'm gonna let you do this, Jace. So
I was gonna say when we say we mean you.
It can be like a rough chop.
Okay, now this is
So-
what? This is a typical salmon fillet, right? We got one
This
pack.
is a smoked salmon.
Okay, how many should this feed?
It's gonna. I honestly don't know the question to that. It depends how much you like smoked salmon, I guess.
Okay, and you're chopping it up into
This is the
little
type of
pieces.
smoked salmon that goes on like a bagel or lox.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the packaging.
Okay, we said lox, not just bagel. All right, so this is dudes can eat this, and
at your local supermarkets. It's usually like this. There's other variations, but this is the one I use.
So I'm just chopping this as per Marie's wonderful instructions into little pieces. So we're not going for like perfectly sized squares or
Nope.
rectangles, just little pieces that would go on
Doesn't
top
have
of.
to be perfect. It's
Okay,
just-
that's good because mine is far from
Doesn't
that.
have to be so small. Because we are gonna mix it. Another step.
All right.
Okay, I think that's good. Maybe make those a little smaller.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. There we go. Guy Fieri, if you're watching right now, please stop laughing. All right.
Okay, so now we're gonna go for our, this is our main ingredient that brings it all together.
Ooh.
It's our cream cheese. We have 2 8-ounce package of just your regular cream cheese. Philadelphia is what we're using.
And we're not dividing this at all. The
Red.
whole thing goes right in the bowl.
Okay, why don't you do
Okay.
this one?
All right. Okay, now, if you will notice that Marie's pack of cream cheese was already open, mine is, I'm going to have to extricate this, so this could
Follow
go wrong.
the directions.
Yeah.
It says to pull apart at the seams.
There we go.
I'm
So-
gonna go throw this off.
Okay, this could go wrong in 500 different ways, but
Not rocket
all right.
science, Jace.
Yeah. Okay, so we're actually using 2 full packages of cream cheese here.
Yes.
All right.
Here we go. Okay. So this is softened, and the way that you soften cream cheese is that the best way to do it is to leave it at room temperature, not too long because you don't want it to spoil, but just for a couple of hours. So that's what we do. Then
Yeah,
we're gonna,
when you've got fish and cream cheese and everybody, you want to make this pretty quick.
Then we're gonna start to just mix it to soften it. Hopefully it got softened enough. If not, it's gonna take a little bit more work. But let's just get that in there. Just on a low setting. Okay. Mixing it up.
And the cool thing about this too is kids can make this for their parents. If dads, you're all into the sports analytics thing, and like moms are waiting for
Really
Usher at the halftime show, right? Kids can make this because this is really, really easy.
So I'm mixing it up. So now we're gonna start to put in our ingredients. Let me sort of suck it because it's all getting sucked in here. Use my spatula just to make sure. And
By the way, Philadelphia brand cream cheese. Philadelphia not in the Super Bowl. I know all my Eagles fans out there are, yelling at the screen right now. So there's always next year, guys.
I'm not a chef, so if I'm doing this the wrong way, I apologize. But this is the way I do it. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'm just softening it up a little bit. It's not as soft as I would have liked it to be. I guess my room is too cold.
But that is gonna make for like a nice thick texture for when you put it on a cracker,
Okay, so let's just do that one more time. And then let's start to mix in our ingredients.
Okay, so I see.
I am sweating for the 49ers. I'm wearing a thick jacket in the kitchen, so woo, and I don't want to touch. Okay, so let's put in that's lemon juice. That's a juice of 1 lemon.
Okay, now this isn't just like the little lemon juice. She actually
Squeeze the lemon.
squeeze.
Squeeze.
There you go. We actually got this lemon, so that's going in right there.
1 lemon, and then we have half of a cup of chopped red onions.
That's a whole lot of onion right
purple
there.
onions, as some people call them. Okay.
I always said I wasn't gonna cry on TV.
Okay. We have a 1/4 cup of dill. Get that dill in there.
Which one's the dill?
Oh my goodness. That's the dill. This is gonna give it that texture like you're eating a bagel, right? Or not texture, but the flavor rather.
Also not in the Super Bowl, Trent, dill fur. That was a long time ago, but also the Ravens were in the Super Bowl.
That's a 1/3 of a cup of parsley.
Okay.
That's to your liking. I love parsley. I love to smell it. It smells so good. But if you're not a fan of parsley, you don't have to put the whole thing.
Yeah, because when people eat steak, you typically don't eat the parsley. It's more of, something like you chew on. But in this case, we're absolutely putting this in.
So good.
Okay.
So just put, let's just put like 3/4 of it. There you go. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, spices.
Now you said 3/4. Of course, there are 4 quarters in football.
Yep. Okay. That's green onion. Let's not put the whole thing in there. Let's do like 2 pinches because you could use the other portion for garnish after. I'm still blending. Go ahead.
There's 1, and there's 2.
Okay, let's go.
And 1 fell out.
And okay, hit a pause. Take this out. In the meantime, capers. I didn't put the capers in initially because if you put them in too early, they all get broken up.
Also not in the Super Bowl, former Carolina Panthers head coach Dom Capers. He is not there.
If you are a fan of capers, I put about, I don't know, like 1/3 of a cup, but you could put more or less depending on your love of capers.
Now this is really tangy. I can already tell, but by the herbs you're using and everything, this is gonna really hit. So what better way than to enjoy this than with an ice cold Pepsi? By the way, Pepsi, if you haven't noticed right now, new year, new look, and celebrating, Pepsi is giving away 20 large. They're giving away $28,000, 40 winners of $400, and 1 grand winner of $4 grand. Just purchase 2 12-packs at participating stores island-wide. Get an entry form. Promotion going on through March the 3rd. Brand new look. This looks great. As is the Super Bowl ring is going to look great on the hands of the teams that wins it. The team that wins it, either the Niners or the Chiefs.
Okay, so a few more. Again, like I said, I just eyeball this. I love capers. Some people don't. You can leave this out if you're not a fan of them, but
I like capers. I've never actually smelled them.
And I get some of the brine in there because it gives it more of a tangy taste. So I'll just put some of those in there. Start to mix it in, and then add the salmon as well. Let's get that salmon
the caper's
in there.
gonna smell like an NFL locker room here.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna love this. Capers and all. Let's get that salmon in there.
Oh, okay, so the salmon actually goes in there. Okay.
Let's
So
get it in. See, notice how it's getting softer as we put in more ingredients. Get that all up in there. There you go. I'm still blending. Okay, now's the fun part. And again, like, this is not precise. I guesstimate about a tablespoon, but we have this everything seasoning, which, do you want to grab that? The everything seasoning here? And so I put about a tablespoon. Just give it a bunch of shakes. Now, this is not from Guam, but they do sell this, different versions of this.
Oh,
in
this
the spice
smells
area.
really good, yeah.
It's basically all the spices that, or all the different seeds and
So you said about 3 or 4 shakes?
on an everything bagel. Yes, go for it. 1, 2, 3. Be generous. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. For good measure.
Bam! Shout out to Emerald. That was a long time ago. Emerald Legaspi also not in the Super Bowl.
And then also to give it a little kick, we're gonna put some Tabasco and some Worcestershire. Can you say that?
Worcestershire?
I say okay. I said it wrong. Worcestershire.
So see, you
Somebody weigh in,
lived in Boston for
Okay.
like a majority of your life and everything. Gloucester, right? Not Gloucestershire.
Okay, so go for it. Get the Tabasco. Let's start with, give it like...
All Guamanians watching this right now, they're like, Jason, just put half the bottle.
I say 4 dashes.
Okay, wow.
Well, yeah, because we don't want to take away too much from the
1,
other.
2, 3, 4 corners.
Okay, and let's
One
do
for every
2
corner.
of the Worcestershire.
Now, I love Worcestershire.
I changed. I'm saying it the right way now. Got it? Oh my goodness!
Whoops.
Okay, if this doesn't taste good, it's on you.
Worcestershire apparently is not in a...
Jeez. Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
no, you know what?
I'm
Let's
upset now because he's ruining my recipe.
Okay, babe, let's go to the instant replay.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Whoops.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Whoops.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops.
Okay,
Guys in the back, guys in the back.
Take over for a second. I have, like, you made me upset. I'm starting to, like, hot flash. Oh my gosh. If this recipe is ruined, it's all.
This is actually smelling quite good, and I hope the audio is picking this up really, really good, because the guys in the back are cracking up.
Okay. Okay, I've pulled off a little bit. So I'm coming back.
Okay.
Can't take it.
Okay, now the consistency of this, Marie, as we're getting this, it's almost like,
Softer, right?
yeah, it's almost like a tuna salad. Like a casserole, like thickness almost, right?
I apologize on Jason's behalf. He's not a foodie. He's comparing this to a tuna casserole.
The thickness.
Okay, it's just.
I know football. I don't know food. I'm sorry. If you haven't told.
So now what we're gonna do is we're going to.
Should we add some more Worcestershire?
No.
Okay.
No. Do let's counterbalance that with Tabasco. Tabasco is a great savior to help offset. Not a whole bunch.
Tabasco is a
give it
savior.
one good dash.
The power of Tabasco.
There we go.
The power of Tabasco compels you.
To counteract the effects of putting too much pudding.
Wait, we're making pudding?
Overputting.
Okay, I got it.
Dousing,
Sorry, it's that.
Whatever you say.
It's when I
Okay.
put that capers right into my brain.
Just put this out there. Let's go to a tighter shot.
This is actually really, really fragrant. It looks great, and I can see how you can put this on top of not only just a bagel, but toast, perhaps, even small crackers.
Yep, it could go on anything. Yeah.
It would also make a
Crackers.
sandwich spread.
It could go with like crudité too, like
I have no idea what you just said.
like excuse me.
Crudité.
That is like crudité, like vegetables. Gosh, this guy is uncultured. Seriously.
Wait, is that what they did in the movie JFK? Oh no, that was a coup d'état.
Chopped cucumbers.
Would you stop yelling at me? By the way, you can yell at your
Okay,
screen.
so-
9:30 a.m. Super Bowl 58
Yep.
live on KUM TV 11.
Okay, so now we're just gonna take our spatula and let's put it into a nice like little serving bowl. This is kind of a big one, but and put that all in. See how it
Okay.
got softer?
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have some Pepsi ready because this is very, very tart. Ooh, listen to that.
And like, notice I put a little lemon wedge to just kind of fancify it.
Well, there's lemon wedges over here on the drinks too.
That's what I said. I put.
Oh, okay. There's some for you. There's some for me.
Okay.
And please
Well, I
don't.
go off camera with this. Why don't you take that everything sprinkle, and this you can be liberal with. Sprinkle it all around. Because the more the better, in my opinion.
Oh, the more the better. Like Worcestershire sauce. The more the better. No, that's.
Okay, go for it. Get it all around. I just feel like you can never have too much, especially if you love everything bagels. You can kind of garnish with a little bit of your parsley and some more.
Oh, so
green
that's why we
onions.
only put the pinches in the beginning because now.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, like you can put this in I put it in a smaller bowl. This is a big bowl.
You are
Ideally-
very artistic because that just looks nice.
Ideally, you would chill for an hour and then bring it out, but since we can enjoy some right now.
Okay, I know you're not going to chill during the halftime show because you are super looking forward to Usher. And Usher, the Super Bowl halftime show, remember
More
it?
forward to like, I love Usher, but Brock Purdy, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle. That's what.
That's not the halftime show. That's basically all. Marie is all in for Super Bowl 58, as should
Brandon
you.
Ayuk. Okay, so do you want to try the moment of truth?
Yes,
I don't
I
even
would
know
love
if this
to.
is going to taste good because of you overdoused it with.
Can you give me the benefit of the doubt, please?
You can use a serving spoon. Again, chill for like an hour, and then that's when it's best served. But we're just gonna try it right now. Here, you wanna? Do you like green onions?
I do.
Okay.
I love green eggs and ham as well.
I don't know, like. Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, there's a lot of crunch, and not just because of the cracker, Marie. It's the herbs. You're right about the everything seasoning. It's really, really, really tangy.
Yeah, there is a bit of tang. You can kind of you can ease off and do like half of a lemon if you don't like the tanginess. If you like more creaminess of
No, I think this is fantastic as is. Okay.
you can taste the kick from the Tabasco.
Yes.
Yay. Glad you like it.
And you know what? If you're all in with Team Worcestershire, then more power to you.
Worcestershire, right? That's wrong.
No, that's if you were to Lord of the
It's
Rings.
hard to
It's not.
pronounce.
I'm off to my adventure in the Worcestershire.
So that's Big Game Bites, right? And that's.
This is big bites right there,
I
ma'am.
hope you enjoyed it.
Please, you guys, rewind this video, share it with your friends, bookmark it, save this, make this, because this is going to take your Super Bowl experience to the next level. Outstanding job.
And go Niners.
There you go. Super Bowl 58 live, 9:30 in the morning on KUM TV. And make sure to watch. We'll see you there. Big Game Bites.
Big Game Bites is presented to you locally by Pepsi and Tabasco. New year, new look. Pepsi is celebrating with a chance for you to win big. Purchase 2 12-packs at participating stores island-wide to get your entry form. 40 winners will score $400, and 1 grand winner will take home $4,000. $4,000? Yeah, $4,000. Don't miss out. Promotion valid until March 3rd, 2024. Cheers to a refreshing start with Pepsi. No purchase necessary. See Fresh One for details.